What up, peeps? It's your boy Heckin Steve. Welcome back to the channel, and today I want to talk to you about Phoenix Resale, aka Renix P-Sale. He's got the two different channels. Time and time again, this dude blows me away with how expensive he makes video games. Recently, he put out this video that I'm going to put up on the screen here. And essentially what he says in this video is that he's accepting just about every video game for trade-in now on his app. myquickflips.com. Can't even really call it an app. It's just a website. He's got to be the only person in history to spend over $100,000 on an app that isn't actually an app on the App Store. Basically, like, he doesn't really game hunt anymore. Now what he does is he has everyone else do all the legwork for him. They send the games to him. They funnel them all up to him. Okay, that's nothing new. I've said that plenty of times. But for those that may have not seen any of those old videos, there you go. You're kind of caught up on how it works. So basically, he's created his own pyramid scheme with other resellers, and they just funnel it all to him. Now, he's not the only person that sells on Amazon, so I'm not saying that he's solely the reason that video games are expensive, but he is definitely taking a big chunk out of the shit, okay? And what I mean by that, okay, so let's say, like, even if he only had 100 resellers in the entire country funneling games to him, okay? Now, at first, he was like the snakes and sparklers guy from Joe Dirt. This infected dickhole was only interested in fucking Nintendo products for the most part, rare Pokemon games, rare Super Mario games, shit like that. But we're gonna take a look at his store and see what the pricing looks like nowadays. And obviously, everything's gonna be more expensive than the last time that I fucking did that. But yeah, so now at this point, it's not going to be just like a small selection of games that are taken out of the wild and funneled to him. Harder to find in the wild, less stock going to eBay because these resellers that used to sell on eBay are now taking them off eBay because he's offering, damn near the amount of money that they would make with their fees to just send them directly to him. So it's easier for them, so they're incentivized to do that. And then there's going to be less product for the people that do succumb to resellers and buy on eBay, which means that the supply is going to, be less on eBay, so the prices are going to go up because the demand's not going anywhere. And, for a while there, it was just Pokemon games, Mario games, Donkey Kong, all the first-party stuff, Zelda, because he's a Nintendo kid, so he hyper-focuses on Nintendo stuff. Wii Sports, he loves the Wii Sports. But now that he's going to be able to accept everything, and that just means that instead of the resellers nitpicking what they find in the wild, like, Wii Sports, shit like that, now they're going to just start taking everything they see. So now what you're going to see is you're going to see nothing. There's not even going to be My Little Pony games at the fucking yard sale anymore. Let me clarify this real quick for everybody, because there's always someone that comments this shit. I don't hate every reseller, man. Some resellers are really awesome, okay? Local game shops, for the most part, a lot of those people are awesome too. And that includes Retro Rick, and I have a lot of criticisms towards Retro Rick, but at least he has a store that helps the community. All right, retro gamers, go ahead and lube up that booty hole, because if you're going to be shopping for retro games in 2025, chances are prices are going to go up all across the board, not even just on Amazon, but because the supplies is going to be shorted on eBay. You're going to see a price increase everywhere, basically, because of buttholes like Phoenix Resale. Now, this is his account. Look, business name, Phoenix Resale. There's his business address right there, called Alliance Refurbs. We've looked at this. We've looked at this before. As you can see, his reviews in the last 12 months. Let's see, 143 with feedback in the last 12 months. Got 4.6 out of 5 right now. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's take a look here. Now, I'm going to throw some price chartings up on the screen so you can see how much it's supposed to go for on eBay, or like if you were shopping at a local game store, since most people use price charting to price their stuff. But obviously Amazon is more expensive, but let's just, for an example here, we'll take a look here at the Switch Lite here, $188 for a renewed one. This was $200 when it first came out. Other sellers on Amazon are, $154 for good condition, and all his stuff's always going to say excellent condition. He always marks it excellent. Doesn't necessarily mean that it is. Look, here's another one for excellent condition, $165. They've got
1,000 ratings, 100% positive over the last 12 months. So I don't even understand how he's able to even sell stuff on Amazon. Look, he's not even the top 10 choices to buy from. Like he's like in this area right here. Yeah, he's right there. So like he's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He's the 12th option to buy a Switch Lite from. And I imagine that that's probably the case with a lot of his listings on Amazon. So I have no idea how he's able to even make a bunch of money. I guess people are really buying retro stuff on Amazon. Well, I mean, the Switch Lite's not retro, but you know what I mean. Look, $40 for Nintendo Wii copy of Smash Brothers Brawl. And he's got 17 of them. You know, I'll be damned in the face right here. That's crazy. As far as I know, that game's like super cheap, man. We'll throw the comps up on the screen. This first page is all your common stuff. This is all the Caleb hits right here. Look, $122 for Pokemon Red. I feel like that's nearly double what it goes for on the market. And of course, I'll throw the comps up on the screen so you can clarify, see if I was right, because I'm not checking any of this. I am just eyeballing based on what I've experienced in the past. Look, $105 for Pokemon Blue. That's fucking nuts. $338 for Emerald. I'm pretty sure that game's still around $220 loose. Oh, man, that is insane. But I wanted to go deeper into his listings here and try to see some of these more common games. Like, yeah, like, look at this, man. Grand Theft Auto 4 and Episodes from Liberty City, the Complete Edition. Last time I checked, that was around $20. So that's nearly double. And the thing is like all these resellers that would normally sell on eBay are inclined to go and sell directly to him because he pays up nearly close to what price charting prices are, like 80 to 90% of what price charting is. So if they could sell it for 20 on eBay and he's going to offer them $17 or $18 for it and then turn around and sell it for $46, that makes him money, that makes them money, and you know after their eBay fees and stuff, selling it at $20, they probably would make about 17. So why would they sell directly as a reseller to a customer and deal with all that hassle and possible returns when they could just deal directly with him and let him handle the other side of it? Except for he doesn't even handle it because he has Amazon fulfill all of his orders. For the most part, as far as I know, unless he changed that shit up. Look, $55 for NCAA Football 14. I believe that's around $30 now, ever since College Football 25 came out. So he's smoking something over here. Look, $31 for God of War. Bros, like 10 years ago, you could buy that game for like $5. And as far as I know, this game is worth around like $10. It may have went up a little bit since last time I looked at it, but the OG God of War on PS2 has always been around $10. And this dude's looking to get 32. This guy, I mean, and I don't even know how. Look, Last of Us for PS3. Haven't they remastered this game like 2 or 3 times? Why would you pay $17 for this copy when you could probably pay that amount for the PS4 version or less? Or, you know, man up and buy the PS5 version? That's absurd to me. That's absurd, okay? I don't know how, you know, expensive that is compared to what that game should be, but I think that game's worth about $5, like the OG PS3 copy. But yeah, let's just keep going. Let's keep going here. Oh, look, $63 for the PS4 or PS3 version of NCAA 14. Gale of Darkness 251. I don't know. That might be a little steep. Let's see. Let's keep going here. Battlefront 2 for the OG Xbox. $26. I don't know about that, man. I don't know. Look, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, $22.50. Really? Really, bruh? Really? These are all like $2, $3 games. At least they should be. $28 for Little Big Planet 2 Special Edition. There's nothing special about it. Just a heads up for those that don't know. $22 for Little Big Planet. So yeah, this is what we're seeing here. We're starting to see this buttlord take all these like less than... I don't want to say less than desired, but like games that normally aren't more than $20, and he seems to be ramping them up. And this is bad. This is bad for anybody that wants to buy old games. Because you got to think, man, you know, when the resellers go to the yard sales, they're taking everything now. That's 100 people that are getting chunks and chunks of games out of their local areas, you know, and some of these resellers, this is what they do full time. So they fucking go like miles and miles in their area to take stuff. You basically can't like anything physical anymore because there's just a reseller that's gonna try to exploit you for some cash to enjoy it. Look, Blitz the League 2 for $116. I hardly think so. I've not heard anybody talk about Blitz the League 2 being rare or expensive like that. So I don't know how in the fucking heck he thinks he's going to be able to sell 2 copies like that for $116. But that's absurd. $106 for Majora's Mask Collector's Edition. Man, $100 for Mario Party 5. That might be, I don't know. I still feel like that's way too much. All right, let's keep going. We need Champions Return to Arms. Okay, I can't necessarily speak on that one. I'll throw the comp up if it's absurd. Meaning like he's selling it for more than $20, what it should be. Look, World War II for the PS4. Dude, that game is donezo. No one's nostalgic for Call of Duty World War II. That game came out in the last decade. And you sitting here trying to sell for $18 on the PS4. $27 for Black. Yo, you can buy this digitally on the Xbox. I don't know if you guys know that, but you can get Black digitally on the Xbox for like $5. And it has enhanced frame rates and resolution. So don't become a statistic here. Super Monkey Ball. Even WWE 2K14. Dude, I bought my copy of this for like $14.99 at GameStop like a year or two ago. Okay, so he's nearly double there. Yeah, it's just crazy. $22 for Modern Warfare? Really? Really? I don't know how you could support someone like Phoenix Resale. The only way that I can see you defending someone that is willing to do this, and keep in mind, there's plenty of other Amazon resellers that do the same exact stuff that he does. I'm not saying he's the only person in the world that I have a problem with doing this. It's just he's the one that has the internet following, and he's the one that we need to talk about, okay? Because if I just started randomly talking about some other Amazon seller on here who didn't have a page on YouTube, you'd be like, why are you just randomly targeting this guy? You know, the reason that I target people like Phoenix Resale and chase after the right price is because they have a following. So it's actually doing damage because they're inspiring people to be shitheads. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're inspiring hundreds and thousands of people with their videos to become resellers. They're making resellers. And like, the more resellers there are, the harder it is for gamers to affordably find and buy games. You know, and I'm sick of this shit, dude. I'm fucking tired of it. That's why I continue to talk about it even after, you know, almost 2 years. Because it's fucking bullshit, man. We shouldn't be dealing with this goddamn shit. $17 for a Bond game on PS2? That's fucking dumb as hell. And even you hear like people like Retro Rick, man, you know, he says in videos like, man, you know, gaming 10 years ago was so much better. You used to be able to buy a bag of 64 games with the system for $15-20, and now it's like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Because of all this fucking FOMO and influencing and bullshit, man. $24 for the OG Mortal Kombat. And I don't understand. Why are you showing cartridge here, but then you show the box here? That's misleading as fuck. Look at this. Super Mario All-Stars, Super Mario World Renewed, $66. I think the point has been made here that this is butt fucking stupid. $32 for WrestleMania 2000. Not in my house. Not in my Christian Minecraft server. I'll be damned in the face. Anyways, guys, yeah. It's not going to get better, man. It's going to get worse. At this point, man, you're better off just modern gaming. And God forbid you want any limited edition stuff or collector's editions or anything like that. Or, you know, even a Happy Meal. You know, because Pokemon is doing another promo with McDonald's right now. And all those scalpers and resellers are buying out all the fucking Happy Meals. Except they're not buying the actual food. They're trying their best to just buy the toys. $105 for Paper Mario for the 64. Do not support people like Phoenix Resale, man. He is horrible. You know, and I hate the fact that he is inspiring other people to either sell directly to him or just to become resellers in general, man. That's the big problem with it, is like they are inspiring more resellers to come out and become resellers. Or more people to become resellers. You know what I mean. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. I will catch you in the next video. Peace.